Hey there, welcome to a gentle yoga class. My name is Lacie and I'll be your guide today. If you'd like to get started in an easy seated position like I am here, or seated on a blanket, today we're going to use a blanket and a strap. If you can have those handy, that would be awesome. So we can take our blanket here, folding it up to where we have this nice little soft edge, bringing the blanket under the seat. We allow our seat to rest on the blanket here. We're going to bring the hips forward to the point where it feels like we're almost falling off of this blanket here. The idea is to allow our hips to tilt a little bit forward so we can have a nice long spine here. So once you've found your easy seat, either cross-legged like me, in a lotus leg, or however it feels comfortable for you to sit for a moment here, is very welcome. Gently taking your hands either palms up, palms down on your legs. Gently relaxing your eyes. Connecting to your breath. So just to begin with here, connecting to the breath, we pay attention to those gentle inhales and gentle exhales that are naturally occurring in the breath. Starting to bring our focus inward to our heart center. Using our breath as a tool to allow all the distractions to disappear. Allowing you to focus solely on yourself here for this moment. Now let's gently increase the length of those inhales. Gently inhaling a little bit longer, stretching the lungs. Exhaling out all the way as flat as a pancake. Training our breath here to grow longer, to grow stronger, to grow bigger, and exhaling out all of those things that are not serving us. Listening to the sound of your breath as the breath increases. Using our Ujjayi technique if you wish to today, constricting the back of our throat, making our ocean breath noises. Allowing your breath to grow loud enough here so that you can hear it between your ears, allowing all of the other sounds around you to drift away if there are any. Otherwise, allowing yourself just to draw inward back into your heart center. We can use our breath to whisk away any extra thoughts that are running in our mind, allowing our mind to become clear, allowing our mind to connect with our heart. Taking our nice, long, controlled breaths here, focus on inhaling to lengthen your spine. So as we do this, with our big inhales, we feel the spine growing from the tailbone ever so gently all the way up to the crown with each inhale. As we exhale, we allow the shoulders just to relax back as we relax the body, keeping the spine as tall as possible. So with each inhale, we lengthen the spine, growing nice and tall. Exhaling to relax the shoulders back, coming into your seat. Inhaling, feeling all those little tiny stretches between the vertebrae. Exhaling into your ease. Let's take a big breath in here, as big as you can, filling all the way up. And exhale, sigh it all out. Let's gently begin to make motions with our neck here, starting by dropping the chin towards the chest. And rolling one ear to one shoulder. Gently making circles here as we drop the head back, lifting the chin to the sky. Moving the other ear to the other shoulder. And back around, completing our circle. Continuing to make these movements here. Listening to what our body is saying. The responses our body has to the movements we're making. Finding those sensations stuck in our neck and helping to work them out. Let's gently shift directions, rock the head the opposite way, moving all the way around. Letting your body guide you here on how fast, how slow, how big or how small of circles you take with your head. Letting these movements feel good to the body. Gently come back into center. Let's take our right hand to the floor. Reach the left hand up and over the body, taking our side stretch. Come back to center. Let's take the left hand down, reach the right hand up and over, side stretch. Come back to center. Let's take our left hand to the right knee, the right hand behind us, either fingers on the floor, or hand to the low back. Gently turning over the shoulder, connecting with our breath here as we inhale, we lengthen that spine. We exhale, turn and twist over the shoulder. Come back to center. Let's take it the other way. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Fingers tented on the floor. Our hand to the low back. As we gently twist over the shoulder, we inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, rotating a little farther. Come back into center. From here, let's make your way onto your back, removing the blanket. If you wish to use it underneath the head here, you may. And as we come onto our back, make sure you have your strap handy. Coming in onto the back, pull your knees into your chest here. Gently rocking the knees side to side. Feeling our low back pressing into the mat. Let's begin to make circles with the knees, rotating the knees around the tailbone. Once again, tuning into what your body is saying as we make these movements. Moving to those places that feel good. And recognizing those places that might feel a little stiff, might feel a little awkward. As we approach those areas, we think positive thoughts. We think about love and healing. And when we reach that spot the next time, we focus that energy right there, sending it a message of love. Let's change direction, circle the knees the opposite way. Feeling that pressure, gently pressing into the low back fascia here. All these yummy movements here. Come back into center. Lower your feet to the floor. Outstretch those legs nice and long. Outstretch your arms nice and long. As we inhale, take a full body stretch, reaching your arms as long as you can, reaching those toes as long as you can, and squeezing the muscles in the tummy and the legs and the arms. Exhale, sigh it all out, let your body go, bring the arms down by your sides. Following the breath, next inhale, full body stretch, reach nice and long. And sigh it all out. On your next inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, bring the right knee into your chest. Hugging your knee in, let's take the ankle in circles. Releasing any noises. Feeling any sensations, take the ankle in the opposite direction. On your next inhale, come to full body stretch. Exhale, hug the left knee into the chest. Taking your ankle in circles, wiggling your toes. And change directions. On your next inhale, take that full body stretch. Exhale, right knee comes into the chest. Let's take our knee in circles here, rotating in one direction. Feeling the rotations here from the hip. Let's change directions, rotate the knee the opposite way. On your next inhale, come to full body stretch. Exhale the left knee into the chest. Take this knee in circles, rotating from the hip. Waking up all these tissues here. And change direction, circle that knee the opposite way. On your next inhale, come to full body stretch. Exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. This time you have the option to bring your nose to your knee for a little crunch. Inhale the full body stretch. Exhale the left knee into the nose. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to the right. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to the left. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, right. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, left. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, right. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, left. One more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, right. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, left. Inhale to stretch. Pause here, reaching really, really long with a huge breath in. Exhale, sigh it all out. Let your body go. Grab your strap. Grabbing onto two ends of your strap here. Let's take your right foot into the strap. Reaching the strap around the toe ball mound of the right foot as we press the right heel to the sky as high as it'll go. We pull those toes back towards our face. We have the option here to have the left leg straightened or the knee bent, pointed towards the ceiling, depending on how much you're wishing to feel here. So as we work with our breath, we gently increase our stretch, exhaling, hugging the toes in towards the face a little more. Inhaling to release the stretch. Following the rise and fall of the chest as the exhale deflates, toes come in. As the inhales inflate, the heel moves away. Following the breath here. Gently micro stretching that hamstring, asking it to nicely stretch instead of forcing it into something intense. We can work our way there. From here, let's take the strap into the right hand only. Keeping those toes flexed and your leg as straight as possible. Drop that foot open to the right side as far as it'll go here. You can use your elbow here to prop up your leg. If your leg does not quite reach the floor, mine does not. As we keep those toes flexed, we continue to focus our breath this time into those areas that we're feeling sensation. So where it feels tight in the inner thigh, the hamstring area. We want to focus those nice, long, healing breaths right to those places. Bring your foot back to center. This time, taking your strap into the left hand and crossing your foot over your body. Once again, you can use your elbow here as a prop. If your foot does not quite reach the ground, keeping the toes flexed, leg as straight as possible. And breathing once again into those sensations, the outer hip here, the glute area, the IT band. Gently allowing your relaxation into the stretch to deepen it. Gently bring that foot back up to center. Once again, grabbing two sides of the strap, gently hugging those toes back into the face. Once more. Release your strap. Take a full body stretch, reaching nice and long. Recognizing the differences between the left and the right side of the body here. One side feeling longer than the other. Release your stretch. Take your strap around the left toe ball mound, the left foot. So taking it to the other side. As we press the heel to the sky, pulling the toes back towards the face. The right knee can be bent or straightened to your choice. Following the breath, we exhale, hug the toes in. Inhaling to let the heel gently move away a little bit, releasing the stretch. Exhaling in a little tighter. Inhaling to release. Following this pattern, taking our micro stretches. Gradually lengthening that hamstring. We do these little gradual movements here so we don't put any shock on the muscles. The tendons. You just let them go to where the edges that they'll go to. Working with that. Not taking ourselves into a painful situation. All right, from here, let's take the strap into the left hand only. Keeping the leg as straight as possible, toes flexed. Let's drop that foot open to the left side. Using our elbow as a prop here if you wish. Focusing your breath into those sensations you feel in the inner thigh and the hamstring. Sending positivity to the places that might not feel so positive. Gently come back up to center. Taking your strap into the left hand, let's cross the foot over the body, keeping the legs straight, toes flexed. So once again, using the elbow as a prop. Breathing into the sensations we feel in the hamstring and the IT band, into the glute. Gently come back to center. Once again, hugging those toes back towards the face. Release your strap. Move it to the side. Take a full body stretch, reaching nice and long, squeezing nice and tight, recognizing the similarities once again between the left and the right sides. As you exhale, bring both knees into your chest. And let's make our way to seated, either rolling to one side or rocking your way up. From our seated, we're going to hands and knees into our tabletop position. Stacking those wrists under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. If you wish to use your blanket for support under the knees here, you may. And beginning here by swaying the hips side to side, bringing motion into the low part of our spine. And then beginning to make our circle, circling the hips to one side, pressing back, moving to the other side, around forward. Thinking about rotating the tailbone around the knees here. Listening to our bodies. Letting your body tell you how big to make the circles, how fast to move, where the places feel good, and where the places need healing. Let's shift direction, circle the hips the opposite way. Recognizing the sensations here, whether they're the same or if they're different. Enjoying the yummy places, sending healing to the places that need it. Coming back into center, back into your tabletop. Connecting once again to the breath for cat and cow. As we inhale, we drop the belly button down. We pull the shoulders back. Eyes look up to the sky for cow. Exhale, press the ground, round the back. Look towards the belly button for cat. Inhaling up for cow, allow the pelvis to tilt forward. Exhale back to cat, tuck that tailbone under. Following the breath, inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. And cat. Taking 3 more following the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, inhale. Exhale. And come back to center. From here, let's make our way into child's pose. Either having the knees together, toes together, pressing the tailbone back. Or keeping the toes together, but opening the knees nice and wide. Sinking the hips down to the heels, allowing the chest to fall between the legs. Either way, allow your forehead to reach the ground. Connecting with your breath. Letting those inhales be nice and long once again. Letting each inhale and exhale grow. feeling here the expansion and contraction of the body, the stretch and release just from the breath alone. Take a big breath in, as big as you can. And sigh it all out. On your next inhale, reach those hands forward as long as you can, staying in your child's pose. Let's walk the hands to the right side of the mat or to the floor on the outside of the mat, making a half banana shape, keeping the hips and legs where they are. We settle the upper body, releasing into this position, and keeping those nice long breaths. Letting the inhales stretch the side waist here, expanding the places between the ribs. Letting the exhales release the stretch. Bring your hands to center and over to the left side, taking your half banana over here. Once again, settling the hands, releasing the body, keeping those breaths nice and long, nice and stretchy. Recognizing all the places that are stretching while you breathe. Bring your hands back to center. Take a big a big inhale here. And sigh it all out. On your inhale, come up to tabletop. From here, come onto your seat, removing any props underneath you. And onto your back. Once again, pulling the knees into the chest, giving yourself a little hug. Drop the arms by your sides. Gently drop the knees to the right side. No need to force the legs here, just let the legs drop where they will. Keeping the shoulders planted on the ground. Bring your knees back to center. Drop them over to the left. Once again, just let them fall where they will. Shoulders stay down on your mat. Come back into center. Lower your feet to the ground. Outstretch your legs. With the biggest inhale you can take the longest, tightest full body stretch that you can. Breathing nice and big. Exhale, sigh it all out. Bring your arms down by your sides. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Relaxing the shoulders back. Relaxing the legs open wide. Coming into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. And just allowing yourself to let go. Allow yourself to be. your awareness back to your breath. Take a big breath in and sigh it all out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rock your head side to side. Bring both knees up towards your chest. Rolling over to your right side. And then gently making your way to seated. Coming back into our easy seated position once again. Bringing your hands together at heart center. Relaxing the shoulders back. Taking a big breath in. The light, love, and gratitude that resides in me recognizes and honors the light, love, and gratitude inside of you. And together we say, Namaste.